Hi everyone, my name is Garo Aroian, co-founder of Elefante RevOps. Today I'm presenting the Sales AI Copilot with sales reps, managers, and executives with Elefante, Supered, and HubSpot. So what we're doing here is bringing blueprints to behaviors. So any sales methodology will work in HubSpot. We turn every single call into insights, actions, and growth using AskElephant, Supered, and HubSpot. So where did this come from? We work with over hundreds of companies doing RevOps for them. The confusing thing is that companies struggle at the beginning to get results. This led us to have constantly be on top of their teams, try to get process adherence. So the problem is reps always forget what to ask, when, and why. They waste thousands of hours filling out spice fields manually, and they get absolutely no feedback to improve. Managers have no idea where reps are not following the process, what they can do to teach and coach, and their one-on-ones are being wasted with incomplete notes. And executives and CROs have no idea about what's blocking revenue, why a deal is lost, why a deal is won, and process adoption is almost invisible. So what we've seen is there's a huge gap, and that's behavioral. The biggest barrier isn't knowledge, it's behavior. Sales teams don't need more frameworks, they need clarity, feedback, and reinforcement in real time. And what's been missing is that all these trainings are off platform, outside of their CRM, out of context, and is not real time. So it's not really helping fix any of this. We help fix that and bringing blueprints into behaviors. So the solution, we combined three powerful systems into one sales copilot: AskElephant, Supered, and HubSpot. AskElephant recording calls, automatically filling CRM fields, scoring reps based on their behaviors, on situation, pain, and the other items. Supered pushing in-moment coaching based on these scores, and HubSpot is instead of being a system of a record, is becoming a system of action. So we capture what happened, score process adherence with Spice, surface what to do next, and deliver insights by role, if it's a AE, if it's a manager, or a CR. So let's see how that works. So this is for the rep. Whenever a rep used to come to work, he had to open a situation after a call, fill out all these boring properties, the situation one by one. Nobody wants to do that anymore. Writing an impact, writing a decision, and remembering what happened and score themselves on, hey, how did I score on that? Nobody wants that anymore. And then, super process boards come in. The rep just needs to hit play. It will right in the moment take it to the deal itself and give them, based on their score, training. Let's say this guy did not do very well on a critical event. They can just watch the video because they did bad on the critical event. They can just watch it right on the moment, hit play, and based on the score, see what they are lagging and make sure they did it. Once they do, they can click on yes, I watched the video, and the process will go away. And then they can move on to the next one. Then they have, of course, dashboards for themselves to see how they're doing on each of these items, be it situation, be it a critical event, compare how they did in July versus August, this month versus last month, as well as see where the spice adherence is based on the score and the deal, and how they're doing over time, and what their average spice adherence is, and what they're doing compared to others. With AskElephant, we have also Slack messages going out to the AE and the manager per call, giving them, creating the deal if it's not there, giving them spice adherence, properties being added, tasks being added, all with the AI agent of AskElephant. So that's in Slack, that's the rep, that's all they need to do. Start with the process board and create that clarity. Next, managers have no idea what's happening with them. So they just need to make sure that the process is being followed. But based on the process boards, we can see how many violations this team had, what rule is being broken, and what the users are doing bad. So with what this user is doing, what the other user is doing, and compare them to each other and then train them based on the specific deal, what's going on with it, and go one by one and train the AEs specifically on the deals that they struggled, why the SPICE score here was less than 70. Once it's less than 70, it will be flagged. So that gives them clarity on what to coach, and where the AEs are struggling specifically on those uh, items. So they also have the dashboard, of course, with assisted by Supered on how to read this dashboard. For example, this one says anything above 70 is good, 60 to 70 not so good, 60 lower than 60. Train these guys, they're really bad. So that's what this dashboard is doing. It breaks down by AE. It shows all the at-risk deals because the SPICE score is low, and breaks it down by the AE, of course, by each metric, be it pain, be it decision, be it critical event, and also compares this month to last month. And this gives a full visibility for the manager on what's going on and what needs to happen later. Plus, here is pretty cool dashboard. You can see if a closed loss deal is happening, velocity is much longer. And if a spiced adherence is high, then the deals are taking much shorter time to do. In this one, the manager also is getting the AskElephant AI to prepare them for the one-on-one calls 15 minutes before their call, check all the documentations, all the deals that the AE had to prepare for the next one, and send them Slack message just 15 minutes before. And for the CROs, we create valuable insights and clarity on what's happening, why deals are close losing and winning, and give them a full-on dashboard on what happened. They can also read the analysis and be pushed into every single deal, why the closed loss happened with AskElephant agents. This is all the work that we've done in the background. We've done a lot of agents for one-on-one prep, a lot of agents for updating properties, sending notes on Slack, and updating the SPICE properties in HubSpot, and a bunch of workflows that are happening in HubSpot in order to update all these properties and flag them. In Supered, we created all these cool trainings with AI based on all these situations, and this is the solution. Every rep knows what to do. They have the clarity. Managers have visibility and clarity at scale. The results: 15% higher close rates, 20% shorter sales cycles, 2 to 3 hours saved per manager, and up to 3 times higher win rate on higher adherence rate. So let's turn your process into behaviors. Thank you.